So the other day, Kelsey bought this Canon Rebel from the thrift store. We opened it up and realized that the shutter looked completely It looked like it was a lost cause. Thankfully though, the shutter on these is actually somewhat easy to kind of repair, as long as it's not too far gone. And even if it's pretty far gone, it might still be repairable, so it's worth trying. Overall, it's really not that terribly difficult to do. It's just a very frustrating and stressful procedure. I didn't want to go all out and make some long 15-minute or 20-minute long video showing this process and talking about a whole bunch of stuff that you don't care about, so I just want to get straight to the point. Essentially what you want to do is you want to get some tweezers. I didn't have any tweezers on hand. I actually just had these pliers that had a little bit of a curve at the end of them. And what I did was, just to soften the edges so I wasn't touching it with just bare metal that was all sharp around the edges, I took some painter's tape and I wrapped it around the ends so that I had some kind of a soft-ish grip to go with. I'd suggest actually just going out and getting some small tweezers with soft ends on them, because this was kind of a pain in the ass the way that I did it, but hey, it worked, so I'm not complaining. So what you want to do is you just kind of want to get in there and start pulling each piece of the shutter up and sliding them into this track that you'll see along the left-hand side. So if you look along the left-hand side, you'll actually see this little track where the shutter curtain blades are actually supposed to line up and slide into. So what you want to do is you just want to be really, really delicate, really careful with the whole process, but you're going to want to just pull those up and start sliding them into the track where they go on the left-hand side there. Once you fit them in, as long as they're not just crumpled up inside the camera, because at that point you might just be essentially you just want to pull them up and slide them into that track, and once you get them into the space where they need to be, you can kind of coax it to sit itself into that little track, and they'll pretty much fall into place. What I really should have done is I should have started with the bottom one first, because I actually had to pull this other one out again in order to get that one up. But once I got that one up, I was able to get the other ones back in really nicely, and that's about it. Once you slide those into the track, they should just pretty much fall into place and continue to operate like it was before. So like you can kind of coax it a little bit along the way so that you can kind of just get it in the track there, and they'll just fall into place. And it looks like they're pretty much there and good to go. Throw a battery in, test it out, and I think I successfully fixed this one. It seems to be working completely fine. We'll find out soon because we're gonna put a roll of film through it, but tested all the different shutter speeds and the shutter speeds seem to work fine. It opens and closes as it should, so yeah, pretty easy fix. Just like I said, a very frustrating, stressful one because you have to be super delicate. I mean, it's not a super expensive camera, so if you do mess it up by some chance, it's not the end of the world. Have fun.